everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. Today we're going to play Merfolk in Historic, one of the best formats on MTG Arena, and Merfolk is possible on MTG Arena thanks to the printing, or reprinting, of Merrow Reejerey. You want to see me climb the ranks with Merfolk on MTG Arena? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our quick deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with themanabase.com. And with articles on Standard, Commander, Modern, and more, the Manabase is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So what's going on here? Okay, so I've made some adjustments since the last time I made this video. Got rid of Brainborn Cutthroat. Really like that card, but the key card really now is Merfolk Branchwalker. Why Merfolk Branchwalker? I didn't like this card before. Why am I playing it right now? And the reason for that is we need to be better on defense. Once you get up to a high enough tier, you're just up against either aggro decks or control decks, and the aggro decks really aggro you out. And Merfolk Branchwalker, because it explores and can become a 3/2 creature on turn 2, is really good at exchanging with other creatures. Another big change is Kumena, Tyrant of Erazka. And, you know, I understand. I said that this card was trash before. I still don't like it. However, it is necessary against all those aggro decks. We're talking like the meta game. Once you get high enough, is like Soul Sisters, which gets really aggressive with all these +1/+1 counters. Burn, and also red-green aggro. So you need to have some like really good defense. And my plan really is to just exchange resources, block things, slow the game down, trade with as much stuff as possible, and then with Kumena start drawing cards and actually just get yourself back into the game. Now, we have a huge upgrade from Spell Pierce to Frilled Mystic, and the reason for this is that Spell Pierce, once I reached a certain tier, Spell Pierce just doesn't do anything, especially against the aggro decks. Like, by the time you can counter anything, they just have too much mana, and they'll completely play around your Spell Pierce. But Frilled Mystic, I think, really helps our game plan. It helps our game plan because not only is it a hard counterspell for all the big threats in the late game, but it is, which includes the sweepers from the control decks, but it's also a creature. So that whole game plan of exchanging stuff off, we're going to be down on resources. It's going to be great when we counter something, we leave a body on the battlefield. That's exactly where we want to be. So like my old list got me up to like gold tier 1, and this list has taken me to platinum tier 3, and I hope to make it further. All right, let's get into our game. And as you see, I'm actually recording this on my phone because my computer cannot handle playing a virtual machine. Like I have a Mac laptop. Can I demonstrate that? No, I can't. And I'm using, I'm using a virtual machine to use Windows, and then on top of like actually recording the screen, my computer just basically shuts down. So with all that in mind, if I want to get this arena content out for you, I have to basically record it on my phone. All right, so we have an interesting hand. Our opponent goes first. This is not that great on the draw because we don't have a 1-drop, and let me tell you, the aggro decks, they can be really aggro. That being said, we have a good curve and we have Frilled Mystic, so I'm going to keep. But this is definitely the kind of hand that, like, I could see myself losing to a lot of decks because I'm just not doing anything on turn 1. Now, it's going to be very important that I probably name Wizard with this unclaimed territory so I can cast the Frilled Mystic. See, look what they're doing. This is disgusting. This is just disgusting. Okay, we have to slow the game down. Slow down! Don't get so excited. I'll probably Trickster the Pet Collector so that it doesn't get any more counters for the turn. No blocks. Usually you take a lot of damage against these red-green decks. There's just like no way around it. Alright, so I have some options here. Could play Kumena, Tyrant of Erazka. That would guarantee that I can double block something. And then even if my opponent like played turn 4, Questing Beast, I can take 10, go to 2. I don't love going to 2, but I do what I have to do. So we're going to name Wizard with this. But I could do other things. I could play Silver Gilladept, and Silver Gilladept's not too bad, but it's not great. The fear is I could play Reejerey, and that's probably the play I have to make. And I have to hope that they don't have like Stomp or I forget what it is. There's this other card that makes my opponent fight my creatures. So we just have to hope that they don't have that spell, and then we can completely come back. If they got the spell, then we're just dead. There's just nothing we can do about it. 6 damage. Okay, we're gonna make this block. Hopefully our stuff lives. Okay, where's Embercleave going? I think... Can't tell, but I think our opponent could have killed us. Alright, so we live, which is a good thing. I would have preferred to have drawn a land there. Alright, let's start drawing some cards. Let's see what happens. The most important thing is we live. I'll show Kamena speaker. Opponent says, good game. Yeah, right. Shut up. I've come back millions of times from positions like this. Millions of times. That's also a good card to have when we see an Embercleave, but I would still like to curve out my lands. Okay, here's a good question. Can I get an attack? Can I get an attack? Our opponent said nice. I'm going to make them eat their words. I think I can make an attack, because when I play Trickster, I can tap down the Pet Collector and then just Trickster something else. And if necessary. Okay, we got in for some damage. Oh yeah! We can even get into situations where we're going to like Petty Theft the Embercleave and then try to counter it back on the way down. Oh no, don't do that. There's nothing I can do about this. That has to resolve. Oops. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we're going to tap this. Actually, probably I should have Trickstered that. Just in case our opponent somehow plays a creature. And then we will get this thing. Alright, we're not dead. That's good news. Exchange. That's all this is about, is exchanging resources. Exchange, exchange, exchange. I think I really need a land. We drew the land, so I do have the Petty Theft now for either the Pet Collector, probably the Pet Collector. I want to be aggressive, but I don't want to be too aggressive, you know what I mean? I can use Kamena to block this. Because I still need to put myself in a position to win the game. So if I play Kamena, untap Brazen Borrower, untap a land for Brazen Petty Theft, I can bounce one creature. Kamena can block this, but I will be sort of defenseless against any haste creature. So maybe I have to leave the Trickster behind. Or maybe I just don't do anything, because I could use the cards, right? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's just sit tight. Let's just do nothing for now. We're gonna wait. If our opponent played Questing Beast here, we need to block that. Okay, I'm dead. But you see how, like, we almost turned the corner there. Almost. It was a good game. The only thing that sucked is we were on the draw and we had no turn 1 play against that deck. We're gonna do another one. Yeah, but the plan is, against those decks, just be defense, 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 eventually turn the corner. We go first. Hand looks very strong. We'll keep. Depending what they do. Ooh, Cauldron. I'm going to play the Forest because I don't know what I'm going to name with this unclaimed territory for Frilled Mystic yet. I want to attack. I have a feeling if I attack... I want to play the Branchwalker, but I also want to get in for damage. And then I have a feeling they have no problem blocking with this thing. Exchanging off my creatures. So I'm going to play the Lord. I hope this is not too bad. You know, I'm recording on my phone, which is sort of a super old-fashioned way of, you know, streaming Magic. So what do I want? Do I want to keep this Frilled Mystic now? Maybe I should just take the damage. Okay, I'll get rid of an unclaimed territory. Oh, actually, I still really need a blue source to cast some of my cards. Maybe I should just got rid of the Frilled Mystic. Whatever, I feel okay. There, we got land anyway. We're gonna be ready for Kroxa. Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. We're gonna be ready for you. What is this? Whenever it enters the battlefield, make a goat. Okay, we got our land. So we got Mystic. We got Frilled Mystic online. Okay, let's just throw away the smaller creatures and then start countering things. I think basically the game is locked up at this point. Escape. Woe, Strider escapes with 2+1/+1 counters. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1. Sure. So this is some sort of oven deck. Not really. I'm not really too familiar with these sort of decks. I've seen it a few times, but not that much. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, deals 1 damage to any target. Sounds bad. So they can just sack their board and then like kill stuff. Take action. I may counter this spell. I don't have to. I choose to. What is this? Gain control of target creature can prevent cost 3 or less until end of turn. Untap it. Oh, I see. And then they're going to sacrifice it. It's very cute. It's very cute, and it also is very rude. Very close to killing our opponent, but not there. More Frilled Mystics are good. I think we just have to pass the turn. Yeah, I have no good attacks yet. When I adapt Benthic Biomancer, I can at least trade with the Woe Strider. So we'll have that. I think our opponent is just some sort of escape deck. So what if we let this thing escape? Get 3 cards in the graveyard. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Okay, we're gonna let it resolve. I don't want to Frilled Mystic a damn Stitcher Supplier. That was a pretty bad, I mean, it got the lands in the graveyard for or the random cards in the graveyard for Kroxa, but overall it was a pretty bad, I don't know, 3 cards turned over. Alright, now we're getting some stuff here. I don't know about these two. Okay, I'm just going to attack with the Frilled Mystic. Maybe I should attack with them before. Sure. Oh, it's playing this thing, Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Don't worry, I did not forget. Witch's Oven. Sacrifice a creature. Ah! I probably have to counter this. The idea is that they play Witch's Oven, they sacrifice the cat, they bring the cat back, and they start recycling this thing over and over again. I'm pretty close to winning, so... Okay, so I'm gonna eat up my board a little bit. I think I might be able to win from here, because I can Trickster this, then I'm going to force my opponent to start sacrificing things, and then if they don't, I might as well draw something off of Trickster, Silver Gillidup first. Because I'm going to make them sacrifice stuff before blocks. And I'm attacking for 9. I guess you can sacrifice the Woe Strider. That's a possibility. Sacrifice Woe Strider on Branch Walker. And then, okay, nothing happens. So I just win. That's it. We got him. We got him. Thanks, Frilled Mystic. If you were any other counterspell, you would have been useless. Frilled Mystic is impressively a very powerful card. Oh, and we have now Mu Yan Ling. Mu Yan Lin? I can't remember her name. Great avatar. That's precious gold and experience. So I hope people don't mind that I'm recording this all on my phone. Until I can... I mean, I understand what the problem is. I'm going to have to, like, use boot camp with my Mac computer and then just have a completely... and then, like, reboot my computer into a Windows computer when I need to record things, and it can fully use all 16 gigabytes of my RAM. But the thing is, as it is right now, the way I'm like recording videos, I have a virtual machine up, and so it's like splitting up my 16 gigabytes of RAM, 8 and 8 between like Windows and my Apple computer. I go first. Great. Usually one drop is a good sign. This is not exactly a hand that will roll an opponent over, but it's a good hand. And I do have to say, you know, Branch Walker is a convenient beater when I need it to be. We'll keep that on top. Looks like we're up against a control deck, though. Steam Vents. Maybe not. Ooh, we're up against some sort of Storm deck. How bad can things get? So I have two... like, normally I would just throw this out there. But we have 2 Tricksters, so we can Trickster this Electromancer often, like a lot. Okay, we're gonna see what our opponent's gonna do. I'm actually willing to sacrifice this Benthic Biomancer. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I did not see that coming. Sure. How many wizards do we have? This is a wizard. I'm gonna play Unclaimed Territory on wizard just in case we draw Frilled Mystic. And we can still cast Trickster off of the Unclaimed Territory. So hopefully this is gonna be very difficult to kill. I don't know, maybe our opponent has a second? No. And we can also cast this off of the Unclaimed Territory. I don't know if I'm supposed to be winning as soon as possible. But I'm going to try to draw some cards just in case my opponent has a sweeper. I don't know what good sweepers there are in this format for red. I know there's one that there's like all non-pirates get hit for 2 damage. That seems like a pretty bad sweeper in this format where the red-green decks have just these really chunky creatures. You son of a bitch. Okay, we're going to draw some cards. At least we can trickster this thing down if necessary. Also, it's tap. It goes back to their side of the battlefield tap. That's convenient. We can hold on to that. We'll just name Merfolk with this one. I think I'm just going to attack with Kamena again. Draw more cards. If I was attacking for more damage, I would. I would attack with everything, but I'm just attacking for pitiful amounts of damage. So here's a cool thing, and it's happened many times in the past where my opponent plays, steals my creatures in some way from my deck or something, and then what I can do is I can bounce it with Brazen Borrower if I find a Brazen Borrower. And then it bounces back to my hand. I need the Brazen Borrower. See, this is the thing about Kumena. You can't kill the Kumena with your lightning strikes and all that other garbage. We've got 3. At the moment, we're just grinding our opponent out, big time. Maybe I should have just showed the other trickster, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Attack for 4, and then maybe set up a situation where we can win next turn. Actually, I should attack for 1 more, because well, there's no guarantee that this trickster resolves. They could also kill something in response. Can't be countered. Whenever you draw a card, deals 1 damage. Whenever player casts an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. This card is useless to me. I don't care. On the other hand, I really wish I could deal a little bit more damage now. So do we have lethal? Do I have lethal here? I can pump the Biomancers twice. So this is... They can only block thing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's lethal. Maybe we'll even find a Lord out of all this. Nope. Another satisfied customer. Another satisfied customer. Although I have to say, the metagame is so much different right now. I swear, when I was in Gold Tier 1, it was just millions of red-green aggro decks, Soul Sisters, Control, Burn, and a little bit of that Treasure Hunt deck. The Treasure Hunt deck that looks for Thassa's Oracle. I lost to that deck only once. This deck is pretty good at just racing it. And of course we have enough disruption to deal with it. It's funny how high that deck has performed. The fact that it could get to Gold Tier 1 is very impressive to me. Oh, this hand's great. Be great if we have one more Lord, but aside from that, it's good. I like it. I don't know. Let's show Kumana, because I think if I get the mana, I'm just going to play it. Nice. That was enough! They knew what they were in for. Oh, we're going to tier 2, people. We've ranked up. This deck is awesome. I've leveled up. Excellent. I think actually this hand is fine. We can keep this. The fact that we don't have double blue is not that big of a deal. We can at least play Kumana into Merfolk Mistbinder, into Benthic Biomancer, and even adapt it somewhere in the future. Having a 1-drop on the draw is good. Okay, so we're up against the Golos deck. Golos Field of the Dead. Sorry, not Field of... yeah, Field of the Dead deck. Oh, this hand just got way better. Getting 2 Lords is everything that you really want in this matchup. You want to be aggro. They do a pretty good job ramping. We might even get to do some trickery with Reejerey and Trickster. Trickster and tap their lands at their upkeep. Fae of Wishes. So, like, I find this matchup is fine so long as you're, like, aggressive enough. Like, if we can prevent them from playing Golos on turn 5, I don't think they have a chance. I don't think that's going to happen this game. Okay, how much damage can we do here? Not enough, unfortunately. So we're going to deal 10. If we had one more Lord, it would have been enough. Alright. So the plan is to play Trickster on tap a land, tap at least 1 creature down, maybe more. Oh, maybe we'll tap down 2 things. I have a feeling they're going to have a big turn here. I mean, they might scape shift for 1,000,000 creatures. Okay, Golos, that's fine. I think we win from here. I don't know what they can do with, like, whatever mana. It's not a big deal. Okay, you got a zombie. Nice. Good job. Got another zombie. Nice. Yeah, they can't even beat our board. Not enough blockers. That was a good hand against Golos. If we had a slightly slower hand, I think we would have lost. We really needed that turn 1 play there. Turn 1 play into Lord. If you think this deck is awesome, give a like. Like the video. Share the love of the historic Merfolk. We're making history here, people. We're making history. Yeah, we can keep this. It's a bit awkward. Elf? They always have the elf. No. Not this time. So my rules are like, early on we want Branchwalker because we need lands. Later on we want to play Silver Gillidup because we don't want lands. Ooh, that's going to be a tough decision. Do you know what? Let's keep that. That's a good card. Okay, so we have a little bit of early aggro going on here. Oh, I hate Burning Tree. Show me all 4 burning trees. I know you got them. Or maybe not this time. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Fortunately, I have to take 2 to slow my opponent down. Is there anything else they could play? I'm trying to decide, do I attack? You know what, I'm just not going to attack. My opponent can play another haste creature. For example, let's say they play, like, I don't know, a 3/3 with haste. I can flash in Trickster, tap down the Pet Collector, and then double block the 3/3, and that's what you want to do. So this is like part of the beyond defense strategy I was talking about before. This thing is sorcery speed, so they can't do anything stupid in combat. Okay, I have a Benthic Biomancer. So let's play the Trickster. Sorry, the Silver Gill-Adept. Show Biomancer, and we'll probably play it if we don't draw land. If we do draw land, I'll do things differently. No attacks again. Always be on defense. They play Questing Beast, no problem. Let them play Questing Beast. Let them have it. It's all good. 8 damage, no problem. So, Silver Gill-Adept won't be a good blocker in the future. So we can trade Silver Gill very easily. And I think we need these combined with Trickster and Merfolk Mistbinder to be able to kill these other things, so this is the only block we're going to make. Your life total is a resource, use it. But we do need to draw land. Anything but a forest. Okay, we do draw that land. Now we got to sit tight a little bit. Hopefully sitting tight works this time. Tap down Questing Beast. Okay, excellent. Now we sit tight and we wait. Unfortunately, they know about the Frilled Mystic. It'd be better if it was a surprise. Okay, I'm guessing our opponent has another Questing Beast in hand. If that's the case, then that's the case. That's okay, we have a Frilled Mystic to counter it. So this has Death Touch, unfortunately. So it kills 2 of our creatures. That's card advantage, so we have to counter that. If Gallia and 2 other creatures attack, then it's they get to draw 2 cards. Okay, they do have another Questing Beast. Whatever, we just do something to it. Well, we can just block it with Trickster. I don't have a good plan for the Pet Collector, though. I want to save the forest for Benthic Biomancer, but maybe it's just better to exchange off for the Pet Collector. Because if they attack with the Pet Collector, I don't have any good block. I would have to let it through. Going to 3... going to 3 life is not impossible. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. If they want to attack... I could chump block, too. Oh, no, I can't chump block as Trample. So one good thing is we're out of stomp range now with the lords, so that's a good sign. So they do the double attack, so we expected. We will do the block. Actually, I could double block with Biomancer and the Frilled Mystic. Our opponent can only kill one. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that plan. That's a good plan. Oh, Stomp can kill this, though. Damn. Forgot. Okay, so that... I didn't calculate that. Obviously. Now we need some help. We're dead. We're just stone dead. We were so close to stabilizing. All I have to do is get the stupid pet collector off the battlefield. We were so close. I'm gonna make a... let's see. 4? You know, we're not actually completely dead. I mean, it's terrible. Position is very sad, but we're not lost. Oh, here's the Embercleave. I really want to see what my draw step is. What that Biomancer draw step would have been. Boom! Were we on the play this game and we still lost? That's sad. What's my draw? Oh, I don't know. It's tough playing against those aggro decks. It's really tough. But you can't race them. Well, you can, in some situations you can, but you'll know when you have the opportunity to race. That game, I did not think I had the opportunity to race. I've lost enough times to that stupid red-green aggro deck that I prefer to just sit back and stabilize. And I almost did it. I almost did it. It might not have actually worked in that game because they Embercleaved me in the end. This hand's too clunky. I've never had a hand like this in a mulligan. Not thrilled with this, but we'll keep it. Hopefully we can draw one drop, get rid of Kumena, and hope that our just Lord hand is enough. Oh god, I need that Kumena back. Aggro always goes first. Of course! We are so dead. Well, maybe not. Okay, let's see what we can do with Trickster. Just tapping one of these things down helps a lot. Yeah, the other guy can't buff each other up. I will snap block anything you have. Did you see how much time I spent thinking about that? Not much. Okay, so probably gonna get wailed on next turn. Again, I can't really do anything about it. And if we draw a land, there's gonna be fireworks. And if Reejerey lives, Embercleave, there's still gonna be fireworks if we draw a land. Come on, land! It'll be sweet. It'll be so sweet. Come on, please. Do it for us. Oh, it's good enough. It's good enough. Actually, land or a 1-drop. Because now that we're going to get 2 triggers. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Affinity. This takes a little bit of time, but it's going to be worth it. Hopefully our opponent doesn't just cheese us out with some sort of burn spell. Look how big the board is. You know, if I could take it back, I should attack and then untap my creature, just in case. Like, I could just attack for 5, that's enough, then play this and untap my Reejerey. Take that! Maybe, yeah, I think it's a fine attacking. So I need at least 3 5/5s to win the game next turn. This power is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever an axe or another you control dies, create a 1/1 red creature token. Who cares? Look at that victory! Beautiful! Tap this thing down. Tap your NX down. Oh wow, that was a nice victory. Boom! I honestly, well, I mean, you know, anything can happen here in MTG Arena, but I wasn't really expecting to win that one. Oh, we got a Thrashing Brontodon. I can't wait to play that card. So for all of you who have made it this far, I'm sure you don't mind the phone recording streams. Maybe I can set up another phone to record my face at the same time. Opponent goes first. This hand doesn't have a whole lot of synergy with itself, but it's got a curve. Kumena, Trickster, Bounce something, Frilled Mystic, so I guess it's okay. Did we beat this yet today? I don't know if we have. But I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the turn to Llanowar Elf. That's pathetic. I think I'm going to tap the Elf at upkeep, because, you know, stalling... No. Can I attack here? So I can attack, block Pet Collector from almost anything. Yeah. You gotta be careful attacking against this deck, because I do want to be more on defense than I am on offense. Okay, so let's stall the Questing Beast. Among other things. Oops. Stop here. Somehow I feel like we're gonna get stomped. I'm gonna hold on to this for a little while. I will attack with exactly one creature. I'll leave the other one to potentially block the Pet Collector. And then we'll Brazen Borrower, probably whatever the hell they play. If they play 2 things to make Pet Collector big, that might be a problem. Okay. I might even bounce Pet Collector. My turn. You know what? Okay, I have a new plan. Let's just play this thing. So Fairy, just attack in the air for 3 damage. Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Hopefully we Frilled Mystic something, and then at the right moment we'll play Reejerey into Biomancer. I'm really cautious about playing out our really important spells too early. Our opponent has to have something really big and clunky in hand, because otherwise how the hell do they just do nothing this entire game? They must have like 3 Ember Cleaves or something in hand. Fortunately, our life total is pretty healthy, because we've been on defense! We've been on defense, people. We didn't let our opponent attack. I knew it! How many Ember Cleaves do you have? There's no way they took that line without having multiple Ember Cleaves in hand. Okay, so... So now let's say they play Embercleave. This is what, 4... This is like 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Not enough. Is this just like really close to lethal? Or maybe it's just lethal. No, it's not lethal. But they'll have to chump block with their Pelt Collector. Alright, made it. Still on our way up. Still on our way up. Still doing good. I hope you all see the power of this deck. And we finally beat red-green aggro. We finally did it. We finally did it. I'd love to show you how we beat, like, Soul Sisters. It's usually this really gross, long affair. I hope our last match... Now that we're reaching almost the 1 hour mark, I hope we are not playing against Soul Sisters, because that would be just brutal. We're up against someone with a very fiery avatar. We go first. Hand is powerful. We're going to keep. Probably this is going to name Wizard for Frilled Mystic. You gotta be careful about this unclaimed territory, because you can really screw yourself over if you name Merfolk, and then you're at Frilled Mystic territory and you can't do anything. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a dinosaur, and put into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Alright. Overgrown Tomb. Oh, that was like the perfect thing to draw. Okay, so forget naming Wizard, we're naming Merfolk. Because we can just curve out. And even if we don't curve out, we can, like, Trickster their upkeep, tap a land. The big dinosaurs come out at 3 mana. I would have... Oh no, we can't tap anything now. Okay, we're just gonna attack. I can bounce whatever they play. If it's a tiny thing that we don't care. Rampaging Ferocidon, I think we can let that resolve. Sure. Tap it down, get in more damage. 7 damage is a lot. Oh, we got this. Oh yeah, I can take damage, it's all good. It's all good! Oh, the power of Merfolk. Okay, I think we... that was a really quick one, so we can get another one in. Our opponent goes first. You can keep this. This is gonna be clunky when we get to, what's it called? Actually, we can name the first one on Wizard. We're just gonna go Silver Gillet after a Branchwalker next turn anyway. And if we draw a green, like a normal green source, then that's how we can cast the Branchwalker. So this one can name Wizard. Because, I mean, if you draw that Frilled Mystic, you're gonna be super hard punished. If this is like if this is on Merfolk. We have just tons of things to do. Uh-oh, Grixis. No! Oh, you got the other one. How dirty. That was dirty. Okay, we need, this one has to be Merfolk. We need lands. We got land. So usually my plan against Grixis is just try to aggro them out, because, like, once they get to Nicol Bolas, it's pretty painful.
I've practiced against many foes
Oh, Narset. If they don't have Nicol Bolas, then I don't care. They didn't do anything. They do nothing. That's interesting. Okay, so... Well, I'm still... No! No, I screwed that up. I thought I could play Reejerey right now. Okay, so this actually wasn't a good land. Then we top deck the good land. I don't even play it. Holy crap! And I can't even play the Silver Gill Adept. I really screwed that up. That's interesting. That's why they didn't go minus.
Just wait a moment.
No. So they have a little bit more information now. That was a next level play. That was a good play by our opponent to not minus the Narset. Usually minusing the Narset is just what they do. See, look at that. Now what am I gonna do? It was Cry the Carnarium. -2, -2. So that would have been a good spot for Kumena actually that turn too. Alright, so opponent knows about everything in her hand. I don't know what's the best thing. At least Narset doesn't really do anything right now. Okay. Oh! Oh, baby! Thank you. Alright, what do we got here? We have a Merfolk, we have a Wizard. We need another Wizard. Okay. I'm gonna kill this Narset. Then we're gonna play Silver Gill Adept, untap a land, and then have Frilled Mystic up. It's gonna be glorious. I have to. I don't want to use this like this, but I think I have to. I'd rather use the Frilled Mystic on Nicobolus. But like, I'm just not doing enough things. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, so at least we get to play stuff. Cry the Carnarium this thing. Should I play a land here? No. Just in case they play Nicobolus, I need to have something to discard. There's the Nicobolus! Alright, so... Well, at least it can't activate. Okay, I choose to discard this. Come on... Draw Merfolk. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is your time, Kumena. You do this to me? This is your time. Okay, let's make Kumena unblockable. I have not dealt a single point of damage this game. Okay, it's a race. It's a race. I think we're winning. Actually, no, they're winning. Well, here's the good news. They're gonna try to kill this, and we have unlimited replacements. So that's the good news. You see? I told you. I knew it. Alright, this is gonna be hilarious. Surprise, I'm back! I guess just pass again. We're gonna keep another card in our hand again. But they have to be drawing gas because they're not drawing lands. And they do want to play their land drops for this. I love it! I love it! This is hilarious. Use the control deck now. Oh, I love it! But am I even going to play this thing? Yes, I will. Hold on. Okay, I have to be very specific. This says Wizard. This says Wizard. This says Merfolk. Can't let Magic Online do this for me. They will screw this up. I'm gonna show the opponent my power. They might have multiple. Ah. They might sense the fact that I don't have Brazen Borrower mana up that, well, actually, there's no way to have Brazen Borrower mana up. How bad is this? How many more Cry of the Cranariums can you have? I can deal 7 damage and almost win the game next turn. I think we're going to just counter this. Go search. Put that on top of the library. We'll play the Kamena. Good luck! Nico Bolas, you met your match against a bunch of fishy and planty merfolk. They really need a good sweeper here. I can't even discard anything to your Nico Bolas. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to win this game. But now I have a feeling I'm going to win this game. Yeah, that's never a good sign. We did it! Oh, this was a great video. This was fantastic. We moved super far into Platinum Tier 2. We played against a lot of good decks. We played against Burn, the life gain decks, the control decks. A pretty good representative amount of the field. Although the goal, we played against the Field of the Dead deck. I hope you liked it. I hope you like this deck. I think this deck is cool. I'll try to stream and create content for this semi-regularly. And I'm going to try to fix my computer so that we can get some real streaming of MTG Arena, not this on my phone nonsense. But until then, I hope this is fine. It's watchable, and you can listen to me. It's all good. So with that, we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com and the MTG Mastermind for being our sponsors. This is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, playing Merfolk in Historic.